Hello and welcome back to Art of Rally for the July 7th, 2024 weekly rally and the 14th in my series overall. Now I did end up skipping a week, got super busy, super distracted. Wait, July 7th? Right, I'm a little bit confused myself because off the top of my head I do remember the leaderboard saying July 7th, but it is the 8th. Monday the 8th of July. I'm recording on the very first day of the weekly rally, I guess time. First day of it, first day of the week. And we have the Corolla, the A86, or the original, of course, as referencing the company's previous game, Absoluto Drift, which I haven't played. And we are in Indonesia, in a very rainy Indonesia, in a Group 4 rear-wheel drive car. And well, those of you who might have watched my videos previously, if you're our returning viewer, please let me know in the comments before what kind of stuff do you like watching. Do you like this stuff, or maybe the survivors likes, and just anything. Any sort of interaction like that is appreciated. But yeah, if you've watched my weekly rally show before, you'd know that I do prefer a tendency towards a tighter rear end, grippier, slightly more oversteer leading, and a rainy Indonesia, hilly, undulating elevation changes in the rear-wheel drive. In a rear-wheel drive car, not going sideways, was a combination that I wasn't expecting to do well in. But as we are finishing the first stage till 1.277, and we are 21st. Obviously, only top 10%, as it is the first day of the week. But as I later found out, all the top players have already set their times. They are very eager to get going, to be the first to be first, of course. And so, yeah, looking back on that, I guess it wasn't too bad for a change. It wasn't anything to write home about, nothing special. But I've had worse. I've had so much worse. I think even the 13th one, the prior series one. Yeah, I wanted to sort of pick up the pace of the videos again, but I had a very stupidly busy last week for sure. Well, I have my 2 weeks off at the moment. This is my second week, and I was mostly just outside seeing nearby towns and whatever. I mean, it was fun, but now I'm just looking forward to sitting down at my tiny apartment with cars whizzing past the main street, and maybe just recording more. Getting got sort of a backlog going. Steam sale's nearly done. Ends on the 11th. I have bought one more racing game. I wasn't really thinking much about sort of what would be good recording and stuff. Just having fun. I mainly bought most of my Steam sale stuff went to American Truck Sim DLC. All of the states that I hadn't had yet. I barely play that game these days. I guess it'll be an excuse to pick up over the seas, over the pond, across the pond, big rigs, and do some trucking over there. Yeah, maybe I should do another time lapse Euro Truck Sim 2. Those were fun, those were simple. Some quick tunes, show off some really obscure ones. And we do finish the second stage and we move up 4 positions into 17th. It's a nearly identical time, and moving on to the third one. The spirits were high and we could only go up from here. And quite literally, as Yeah, uphill corners are pretty much my weakest part in my performance in this game, mainly due to my less than smooth method of handling my controller. But it is a drawback. As I said, that's why I sort of do lean towards more understeer, more stable rear ends. But it is what it is, and sort of have to live with that. And well, once you sort of get used to it, it's not even all that bad either. Although it does lead to quite a bit of tail out action, a lot of tank slappers that I found very awkward to deal with. I don't. When I did Group 4, I mainly used Volvo Turbo Brick, Swedish piece of excellence. I found that was a bit less, more slow corners, but it did feel not very nice in the straights. Probably entirely placebo, entirely skill issue, but it is what it is, and if you're comfortable with the car, you're going to be performing better than with a car that could in theory be faster, but you just can't get the most out of it. And 150. We're going 2 more places. Now this was a week that really started off well for us, and the sun setting over the final stage of this weekly rally, and it was also the longest one by far, over 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, 10 kilometers. God, 10 minutes would be a really bad time for this stage. Hopefully we don't do that here. Obviously we don't, you can see from the length of the video, it's barely above 10 minutes. At this point I was sort of, like, the time is good. I'm feeling confident that I am able to get to grips with this thing. Handling it a lot better, or at least, if you prefer, less bad. I mean, I certainly prefer more better. I mean, you have to have confidence. Otherwise, you're really making things a lot more difficult for yourself. Sometimes you just have to go a bit wild, a bit wacky with your approaches. Though I did found this car didn't really respond to being thrown into the corner, just quite how I fancied it, and for change. Yeah, I tried to be as flat as I dared, and you know what? I think that one went really well for a change. Normally, if I try to keep flat in a corner like that, I would just get thrown one way or the other. But so far we have done very well, at least in my opinion, I don't really know how good I am. Obviously the leader would say top 10%. Am I? I think I'm at least above average. I think more than half of racing game fans being behind me eating my dust. I think I'll be fine. I mean, I'm probably a bit higher up, but I don't really like to pat myself on the back too much, especially in competitive environments where my wild inconsistency tends to bite me in the backside quite a lot. But you know what? It's fine. Either way, it's fine. Kind of just doing my best. Well, doing my best as of now. Well, with a layer of rust. I don't play this game as much as I used to, so most of my times are usually between between like 3 and 8 seconds slower than my personal best would have been when I really grinded this game out a lot. And all the braking zones are sorted. One more dash to the finish line. A corner that is pretty much non-existent, and for 3:23.532, which gives us another place higher. We end up 14th in the leaderboard. Now let's check out where we are this week. It is July 7th, what the hell? I am recording this on the 8th, but anyway, yeah. 44 seconds. All the top dudes are already there. So I'm very happy with that one. But yeah, that was that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment. I'm happy with it. Still, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again. Goodbye.